Hello, hello, hello. Um, Heck, I don't know. I moved the mic. I started thinking, like, what if this mic? There's a better way to test this. I moved the mic. I started thinking, like, what if this mic? There's a better way to test this. I moved the mic. I started thinking, like, what if this mic? There's a better way to test this. Yeah, maybe this is actually. Maybe the answer with this microphone is don't talk directly into it like it's a real microphone. Treat it like it's almost like a boom. Talk directly into it like it's a real microphone. Treat it like it's almost like a boom. That actually probably sounds a little bit better, right? I'm muting myself here. Better than it was last night, all blown out. Because you can get up right on it. Because that's how you're supposed to talk into microphones. You're supposed to get up on that mic, eat the mic, is how that's supposed to go, right? Is that the Blue Yeti? Yes, it is. Is it in frame? I guess it is still technically in frame, isn't it? It is a Blue Yeti. It's a decent microphone. I use it to record. I use it to record professionally for the radio. My voice airs in Kuwait, and it's recorded on this microphone. The guy that has worked in radio for decades hears it and goes, "That sounds really good. That's a really good setup." When I record it, gain all the way down, all up on that shit. I don't know. But I guess I don't know. If I talk quietly, then will it not be loud enough? There's only one way to find out, and that's play some old video games. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm goofing around with all this Twitch stuff. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Like, they got all these panels and all this other. I can see, thanks to Gigantor630 for following. Like, I can. It's like I'm a real Twitch guy. Anyway, I don't know. I thought it would be fun to jump back on and I don't know, play some C64 games, maybe. How's that Star Trek Lifetime membership working out? It's great. Look at me. I'm balling. I don't have to pay anything. I could play Star Trek Online right now or not. It's up to me. True freedom. You know what I'm saying? That's how that worked. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Was I aware of the horrible Crunchyroll Christmas ad Ben had a starring role in before you hired him? No, but that sounds amazing. That sounds very exciting. So, gosh. What am I gonna mess around with here? This is a game that sucks. That's always a good way to go. What's a shitty game I can play? Let's start off with something. I remember this game being bad. Let's fire this up. We'll play a version with a trainer on it, because that'll just make it more fun for everybody. This is empty. I might need to get a little more. So if I'm talking like this, like kind of relaxed, can you still hear me? Or do I need to really be projecting up to this microphone to get it to work? Like, is my distance from the microphone proper? To put it in Paul Barman-like terms. Okay. Man, if this works, this is like, the mic can be louder. I can turn it up. All right, so we're here. And Yeah, let's play some video games. Still louder. And I guess I could also turn down the game audio here locally, so that's not feeding back into it. I have the gain pretty low here in the mix, and I could turn the gain up even further. I mean, if we really wanted to get crazy, I could really pump this fucking thing up. Really get wild. This is like 75% up now. I had it halfway up when we started. You wanna hear more game audio? Alright, I'm gonna turn this up for a little bit. Okay. Turn it back down. Your man, Jack Alien. Hooking you up. Okay, let's... Which part do you want to play? How about one? Unlimited energy? Absolutely. And now it's loading from a floppy disk. This mic out of my face. This is a whole new world here of microphone positioning. I don't know what to make of it. This is actually really distracting having the microphone right here in front of me like this, because like it's kind of blocking top center of my main monitor here, and that's weird. I bought this game when it came out, and I remember being so bummed out. I said it's 2-player. Oh, wait. Well, that'll give me some chance to... Yeah, that's right. So... You hold down the button, so, you know, it kind of just moves, you know, you jump. Remember, the Commodore 64 was a one-button joystick, like an Atari 2600 joystick, same port, all that other stuff. And so I can just kind of move. This seems like a world, like an IK Plus style game. Oh, yeah, look at that. Roll right into bop. Oh, shit. And so to attack, you have to hold down the button and then push in directions. So that was, you know, to do that spinning murder move, that was me holding the button and pushing back, or left in this case. Oh, that's if you want music or sound effects, probably. F7 to start. Why would it be F1? Alright, now we got some AI. But I have infinite energy, so... Oh. Maybe being an only child is part of why I didn't like this game. Didn't have anyone to play against. I guess this is a fighting game. I guess, you know, game audio is overpowering me. Well, I mean, that's full. That's all the way up. That's gain all the way up. Now, and then at that point, it's like, okay, I guess I could put the microphone closer. I'm getting fucked up. Whoops. Yeah, did that thing eat? I looked at chat and looked back, and does that thing eat that fucking thing's head? Is that how that went? Alright, now we're in the forest. I just went immediately for the let me cut off your head move. wonder if even with unlimited energy, if I can still get my head cut off. I would assume so. Yeah, games where the logo's on screen all the time. You know, like, hey, we only want a limited amount of movement on the screen. We only can load in so many assets. The game screen needs to be this size just to keep it running right or something. So, whoops. Yo, I got murdered. Oh, he kicked my head. Well, I guess that's how it has to go. Is me talking at this volume while the music is playing? Is that a bummer? Oh, this is back to the demo. Boost mic volume range up to 300%. Alright. Yeah, the audio in XSplit is something I'm still kind of coming to grips with, because the OBS stuff was very much like every source has its own slider and you see it and it's well labeled, whereas this is just like microphone, not microphone. And I'm like, okay, I'll put the microphone all the way up and the other thing most of the way down. So yeah, that's Barbarian. See that guy jump over that roll? These are sick moves. I would like to... Man, you know, I would really like to see high-level Barbarian play, now that I think about it. That would be a really dumb thing. Dig into Bebo. If XSplit keeps going. I don't know, XSplit hasn't been giving me issues. I've only been using it for, you know, since the weekend, since I bought it on stream. And it's been good. It's really just kind of like getting used to it, because it's been a few years since I've used it. Slideshow, yeah, I gave up on the slideshow because it's not working well enough. That's the one thing I'll say about XSplit, is that it seems to not have as good an image slideshow plugin as OBS is. Like, it just doesn't, like, I fed it 3,000 images and it's just like I can't even set any options on it anymore. It's just choking on it. Like, it works, you can see here it works, but it's just pass. So yeah, I guess this is a fighting game. I guess I'll have to add it to the list of fighting games that must be addressed in a scientific manner. So there's that. Oh, what is the exact name of this game? Oh, that's okay, yeah. Let's see here. Ultimate Wizard, broken by the Wizard. Last time I checked, Ultimate Wizard did not run super well on Vice here. Certain versions of it would work, but others would not. So we'll have to see if we can get anything out of this. This looks like it's not going anywhere, but maybe I need to hit a button. Nope. Nope, not. Great. Like, it doesn't seem like it's reading the disk here. Let's try a different version of it. Oh, this one also broken by the Wizard. Are all three of them just the same crack? Just different versions of the same crack? Okay, maybe we're not gonna... but maybe we can just play regular non-ultimate wizard. There you go. Back when that logo meant something. Grasp thy joystick firmly in hand to guide Wilfred the Wizard through dank dungeons. That's what it says on the screen. I mean, you know, you can't, don't. Dastardly demons. Quest for knowledge and treasure. Oh, cunning. Those are N's. Sorry. Sometimes the fake floppy disks take a real floppy disk amount of time to load. And sometimes they get to this point and lock up. That's the thing. I know this game has some trouble running. I thought maybe it had worked a little better. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just sick noises. Play the game. So, this game is not entirely unlike Jumpman in some ways, but it is about wizards. So keep that in mind. It's about dank dungeons. It's about wielding your joystick. All of these important things. And we'll buy some loot crates later, maybe unlock some more spells. I don't know. What does it mean to make a selection before 0? It means that it'll load up a demo if you let the timer expire. Let's just start on beginner. 1 player. Hold a number key during load to select run speed. 9 is quickest. I'm just going to not hit 1 and see what the default is. Prepare thyself. Well, 1986 business for you. So we can get some sick treasure here. Oh! 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 Apparently I fell off that ledge and now I'm dead. Alright, we got the key. Let's slide down. Oh, damn it. You dumb idiot. So basically it's just get the key to the lock and you win. That guy, I probably shouldn't. I think I have spells. So you see at the bottom there it says invisibility. I wonder if I hit the space bar, if I will turn invisible. Is that how that works? this dude's coming. Yep, I turned invisible. That's bad. Okay, I can still sort of see a shadow. Let's just get out of here. Can I turn non-invisible? Why have I stopped moving? Oh no. Okay. We made it. We're safe. But for how long? Wizard size. Okay, the skull and crossbones are probably bad, right? Oh, what the f- Yo, fuck this wizard. I guess I gotta do this, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, do I jump? Oh. I mean, can I just go? Yeah, okay. Oh, but I bet I can't do that because you fall and die. So you have to go through the skull maze. This is a bit much. Are there games that I've played before in the past that I can no longer play because they aren't dumped and I can't get a hold of the original media? I'm trying to think. You know, N-Gage games, Gizmondo games. I mean, I've got them out in my garage, so like I can theoretically play them, but well, I guess actually a lot of those games have been dumped. There's just nothing. There isn't really a way to play them. Which is okay because it's the N-Gage. So, oh, that's right. There are teleporters in this game. Oh, that was unfortunate. You're right, N-Gage did have an Elder Scrolls game. It also had Pocket Kingdom, I think is the name of the game. That was like kind of the one neat game. Can I do an hour stream of N-Gage games? So, I mean, we're trying... I have an N-Gage capture unit, which they sent out to press to theoretically capture footage from N-Gage games. It's an N-Gage with a ribbon cable coming out of it, and then there's a metal box but they shipped it to me in pieces when they sent it, and I never got it working because it was an N-Gage capture box, and who cares? Some very extreme slowdown in this level. So to do an N-Gage stream would be like, you know, me holding an N-Gage very steady and pointing a camera at it, which isn't to say we can't do it, just means that it would be a pain in the ass to do, and wouldn't look great. But I do want to do that. I do want to bring in my Gizmondo and shoot that. Did those review N-Gages require a sim? I had a few I couldn't use because of that. N-Gages came with a dummy sim that literally says dummy sim on it. And so the N-Gage was never supposed to require a sim card to be used. You could always, I think, just fire it up and play games on it. Oh, good, I get to do all this again. What a good... You're right, this is a really good jump noise. There's a game called Echo Delta. Wait, why are all these barrels coming all at once? How am I supposed to live through that? Oh, you could just never get your hand on a dummy sim. So would it not boot up if you didn't have a dummy sim at all? I thought you could... I thought it would just fire up if you didn't have a sim in the slot. I thought it would still come up, but it's been a really long time, so I don't know. I don't know. But I have a... yeah, in my N-Gage box of like 1,000 copies of every N-Gage game, because they sent out a lot of them for review. And no one on staff wanted them, so I ended up with all of them. Great. So... anyway, yeah, I would totally be down to do an N-Gage stream. But back to your question about like games that haven't been dumped, I'm sure there are, and I'm just not thinking of them. The only one that really immediately comes to mind is Echo Delta, which is an N64 game that was unreleased. And it was a cool little underwater tank game that they showed off at Space World. I went to Space World a couple of times in Japan, and they showed Echo Delta, and I got to play that, and thought it seemed really cool, and then they canceled it. So I guess a copy of that never surfaced. At least a dump of that cart never surfaced. My understanding is that a copy of the game did get out and has been traded around between some collectors over the years, but the collector or collectors that own it have not released a dump publicly, which happens. You know, some people don't want to do that for a variety of reasons, usually because they want to keep the value of their thing up by not releasing the dump to the public, which is unfortunate. I get the collector aspect of it, but if I own that thing, I would put it out there. That's what I would do. Why did the wizard walk directly into that manticore or whatever it is? But anyway, yeah, Echo Delta seemed like it could be a really cool Nintendo 64 game. It was a really short demo. I wrote a preview of it. It's on GameSpot somewhere still. Yeah, that's always the one that comes to mind. That's one of those like games that kind of got lost in time. Star Fox 2 would have fallen into that camp as well, but I guess that got kind of put out there years ago, and then obviously now is out for real. It's crazy how many bootleg Star Fox 2 cartridges were getting sold on eBay. I assume they're still there. Like, that's something really bums me out about that. I don't know why. Let's play something else. I saw I saw someone posting screenshots or scans from a magazine. I think it was on Tumblr. I don't remember, but someone was posting reviews of this game on Tumblr. Oh, is this? It says, okay, I didn't realize the mouse cursor was showing up on stream. Show mouse, uncheck, done. Wow, wow. Buggy Boy. This is an arcade game that got ported to the C64. And I remember this version of the game being like surprisingly good. Unlimited time. How about unlimited time? How about unlimited time? Yeah, let's take the off-road course. This audio is very not great. Like it's obviously the C64 audio. Is maybe going to be a little stuttery and distorted here and there, but I'm wondering if this is a setting issue. Oh, we hit those rocks. Like, this game feels pretty responsive. When you think about how Barbarian looked and ran, I will grant you this game does not look incredible. But compared to fucking some of the other stuff on this system, like, this is kind of crazy. Whoa. Anything I can do. Let's maybe we dig into some of these settings here real quick here while we're just hanging out, just testing some shit out. Sound settings. That didn't change anything. Let's see here. Sound settings. 44 kilohertz. Sync message exact. I wonder if a lower buffer will make it. Oh, that makes it sound way worse. Okay, well, let's change that back. Soccer ball. I forget what that does. Let's move on to something else with us. Oh, why cannot auto start? All right. Let's try from this spot here a little bit of this. Has anyone bothered emulating the game com? Yeah, Yeah, they have. It's not perfect, but MAME will play the game com. It will load it up. Okay, this sounds as it's supposed to sound. Meaning fucking sick. Spacebar to throw grenades in this game. You know? Gotta do something. Oh, we gotta save that dude. Oh. Alright, well, this just makes me think of one thing, and now I need it. Let me look it up here. I assume it'll just play. Maybe I'll need to add... Well, let's load up iTunes here real quick. Am I going to need to add iTunes as an audio source, or is it just going to play whatever the PC is playing? Let me look at... I guess I'll look at this... Game, color, layout, effects. Okay, maybe it will just play whatever. I guess you tell me if this is not playing right. So one of the coolest things about Bionic Commando Rearmed, which is a great game, a fucking outstanding game, is that it has that song in it. Is this it? I was so fucking excited when I got to this part of Bionic Commando Rearmed, which is the remake of the original Bionic Commando, and it had a reference to that, the fucking C64 Commando music in it. Yeah. They do a sequel to Rearmed. They did. It's not great. You can jump in it, which is weird, but also like kind of like, sure, why not? If you build a game around the jumping stuff, that could be fun. But yeah, Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 I didn't think that game was particularly great. Anyway, that's very exciting. extremely exciting. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just kind of fooling around here trying to get this audio stuff down. It seems like this is a better solution than what I had going on last night with, you know, the mic being all blown out and such. So that's good. Some of the stuff, I don't even know what it is. You know, so many games came out. Am I going to play Battlegrounds when it comes out in like an hour? I downloaded the patch, I guess. I mean, that finished downloading, so... Yeah, I'm interested in kind of giving it another go. I've been holding off a little bit. Kind of waiting for the release. Cops V2. A city in despair, a corrupt mayor, a bloody gangster war, a host of greedy crime bosses. Enter your city's two toughest cops, Mike Mad Dog McTavish and Singh Big Bang Kapoor. Press left arrow to decrunch the game. Boy, what's left arrow on this keyboard? On this keyboard. Nope, I'm hitting. I think it's backspace. It's not though. I'm hitting. There. It was the tilde. Fuck is this game? It's just dudes in multicolored trench coats. Joseph in his amazing Technicolor cop coat. That cop was just clapping. I guess I'm the cop, right? Oh. What have we here? Oh, jeez. Got a hostage. This game doesn't seem very good. Oh, I think I'm down to my last hit here. Cops! So that was 1992's Cops. What about 1994? I'm sorry, that was 1992's Cops 2. But what of Cops 3? Avant-garde has really shocked me with this Cops 3 +4. +4 trainer, that's sick as fuck. Gotta get on this BBS. Lives cheat, absolutely. Invincibility, sure. I'm hitting yes. Oh, okay. Wait, what? City Police HQ after a brief vacation in Greece. Wait, why is that in quotes? Superiors had signed them off the streets and into their offices, so to speak. As Christmas Day came closer, crime decided to start the festival early. The restival? Extremely bizarre crime wave. Oh, neo-Nazis. Okay, alright. Get these guns, let's go. Suddenly, the police office was receiving emergency calls from all over the 20 million strong metropolis. Did a child write this? Thanks a lot, Santa. This is great. Alf, you've done a bang-up job on this concept and story. Really, really great stuff. So is this a Christmas game? I guess so. I guess Cops 3 is a Christmas game. From your friends at Cytronics Software. So a lot of these games, because of the C64 sound hardware, you have to choose between music and sound effects. Because it only has 4 channels of sound that, you know, for you to work with. We'll stick with music here first. Man, Cops 3 is not like Cops 2. Oh, shit. Oh my god, all these people are dead in the bank. Also, I'm invincible, I forgot. Oh. Okay, I was wondering if this was like a bootleg version of Axel F. And yes, the answer is yes. It's a little more than that, I guess, but... What? I walked in the safe, and then... Now we're playing Frogger? Oh, these windows are broken. This is a really bizarre Christmas crime wave, I will grant you. Oh. You're right, most banks do have a grow-up in the lobby. Most good crime banks. Gotta shoot down that chopper, 50! Oh, I killed the bad guy in the helicopter and now I get to... Oh, it was a fast trip. a very silly game. See that snowman get blown up there? It's detail. I mean, whatever, you know, hey, this series, the Cops series was popular enough to spawn 2 sequels. Are those ninjas with guns? Oh, can't sell this game in Germany, I guess. Is that Hitler? Look at the little mustache. Fucking kill this fucker. Wolfenstein 3, you don't have to wait. Oh, and now there are dinosaurs. And now I'm in the jungle. This game is something. Uh-oh. I feel like this is not a particularly... Oh, you're just going? Okay. Alright, well. Thanks. Shoot this dinosaur in the ass until it blows up. Maybe that. Okay. I give up. This feels like more of an art project than a commercial video game. Oh, is this? Oh, alright. Oh, this plane's blowing up. Alright, goodbye, plane. Just gets better the longer I play. We're gonna go up this ladder. Dance on the wing of this plane. Save this lady. Shoot this guy up. Now what? Oh, okay. Alright. Now we're back at this. This is a totally different bank. No, this is exactly the same bank. Did we just beat Cops 3? That's how crazy this crime wave is. Same bank getting robbed again. Okay. Did I ever experience Quantum Link and Club Caribe? Yeah, totally. I paid the exorbitant ridiculous extra money they wanted you to pay per minute to get in the club. I did a weird scavenger hunt once where they showed me around to a bunch of weird areas you were never supposed to get to. Like weird, like kind of moderator-only areas and stuff like that. I don't remember any of it now, specifically now, but yeah. I was on Quantum Link for a lot of years. It was fucking cool as hell. Because I was in junior high, and it was a chat room on, you know, before the internet, basically. So we're gonna start Cops 3 over again with the music off, just to hear some of these sweet sound effects for a second. I used to play bingo on Quantum Link a whole lot. You could chat and also play bingo, and I had a regular crew of people who were all very blown away when I finally told them one day that I was like 12. Yeah, the music is a lot better. Alright, I don't have too much more time here. It's 10:30. I gotta do some stuff. Man, I gotta write all my Game of the Year stuff still. I probably should be doing that. Yeah, it was, you know, like, full-on adults talking about their divorces and all this other stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's a bummer. What was I doing? Right, someone wanted to see a little bit of this fucking hot action. Is this the right version? I don't know that this one's gonna load. So we will try. Oh, there we go. Last Ninja 2 is nuts because, as you can see, behind the ninja's fucking face is the Statue of Liberty. Because you're in America, you're an American ninja, or at least a ninja in Central Park, which is close enough for me. Remember an old Cops Street Gang game back in the 80s on PC? You were in Detroit and then Denver. No, I didn't get a PC until '93. So there's like the early DOS stuff, like the early DOS stuff. Like I basically got a PC around the time like Wolfenstein came out. Wolfenstein was the game that made me think like I have to get a fucking PC. Like this is stupid. What am I doing? I could be playing fucking Wolfenstein. And so there's a lot of stuff before that. So right around that time was like what, like Wolfenstein, Jill of the Jungle, which is awesome. You know, Commander Keen, and what else? Like Halloween Harry or Alien Carnage, I think they eventually called it, because they realized that people didn't want to buy a Halloween game unless it was October. You know, stuff like Epic Pinball, which I guess probably would have been a little bit later than that. Jazz Jackrabbit, of course. Yeah. Favorite Sierra adventure game. I was a Lucas Arts guy. But it was probably like the first VGA Space Quest, I guess. I don't remember which one that was. Was that like 5 or something? I don't know. I didn't really get too deep into the Sierra stuff. But I liked a couple of Space Quest games, and you know, Leisure Suit Larry, because I was 14, 13. So the idea of just like, yo, this is the porno game. We need to be playing the porno game. See, if Twitch was cooler, I could be playing Samantha Fox strip poker for the Commodore 64 right now and show you some real action. Unfortunately, you'll have to seek that out for yourself. I want to just listen to this instead of playing Last Ninja 2, honestly. Oh, just hanging out, just ninja with my drum set. Here in Central Park, punching this drum. It's a kick drum. Last Ninja 2, I remember being weird because I think I have to go do something and come back to this room and then something shows on that floor plate. Why am I here anyway? Kick this fucker over and over again. Ah, see? I was right. What's up? Just flipping. Oh, look at that. He's gaining his health back. That's right. Is that a Last Ninja 2 thing? Like the guys get back up? So many of these fuckers. If you like the music you've been hearing, or at least in theory, want to hear more music like this. Is there stuff hidden in... Yeah. Find like 3 of those balls. Oh shit! This fucker just juggling knives, and then when I step out here, he's like, yo. Oh, he keeps throwing them. That's... Just give me the... Oh. Just, is there nothing in there? We're gonna go. Bye. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, how do I jump? Back away from this ledge and practice. So if I hold the button and push up, he kicks. Down, any of the sides it looks like he kicks. Any of the diagonals it looks like he goes to pick stuff up. Oh right, okay. It's a tap of the button while I'm moving. Okay. It's isometric, a valid excuse for a European PC game being dog shit in these days. I mean, it happened. Yeah, this fucking stick. Look at this. Poke that guy. Yeah, take that. A little bit of that. I think if I not holding anything, yeah. Okay. That's stick out. Alright, we need to... Maybe I just need to keep fucking flipping out. Oh! Nope. I just want to fight the guy with this stick. Wait. Look at that. Stick! 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 Fight him! Better! Fight him to death! This guy too. Man, there are so many people in Central Park that just want to fight a ninja. That's New York, man. It's rough. I'm gonna die. Nope. No, I'm not. The problem with these games is it's just like adventure game type stuff where you never really have a good idea what to do. Oh man, we're in a full-on stick fight now. I think if I reach into one of those bathrooms, I get an item. Which, you know, like, how would you know that? Like, some stuff flashes, but I don't think everything does. Take that, a little bit of this. Yeah, okay. Found, is that dynamite? Or is it a... Okay, it's not something I can hold. Or not something I can use, rather. This guy's back up. I don't want to fight, man. I just want to ninja out somewhere else. Do ninja stuff. Can we just be cool? Yeah, just you go over there. I'm gonna just run around this way. Oh, fuck. Is that a hot dog? Ninjas love hot dogs. They got guys with sticks guarding the bathrooms. They don't want no funny business. Alright, I found another stick of dynamite or something. I think I eventually get a key. I think the idea is to get a key and then I can open this gate and move on. But yeah, these games are elaborate and like they're as cool as they like were then. Like I was terrible at them then, like terrible at them now. Like it just doesn't control great. Like the puzzles are all completely fucking random. Just like walk into the bathroom and then do the grab motion and you'll pick up half a set of nunchucks or a stick of dynamite. We don't even know what it is. There's an item over here. Oh, is that the key? Fuck. No. Okay. F3 to hold the key. Beat this guy with the stick. Stick. And then I think if we do the... Yeah. But you have to do it like just right. You have to line yourself up and it's very finicky and like that's this game. Oh, well, great. Oh, okay. Alright. We got this. Nope. We're dead. We died. We fell in the water in New York. Sure, yeah. Isometric game with jumping puzzles. Smart stuff. Very smart stuff. Anyway, the music's really good. I don't, you know, the last Ninja games were pretty rad, and there is still something kind of rad about them. But even then, I remember being like bummed out that like it just was too weird. The isometric angle of it all just kind of gets in the way, and you know, it's frustrating. Not that games can't be frustrating and still be good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should dig up a speed run of the last Ninja games and watch someone actually solve all those puzzles once and for all. Yeah, Last Ninja 3. I don't remember much about Last Ninja 3. I mean, we could load it up, but you know, we only play good games around here. Law of the West, Bruce Lee, you know, the classic C64 business. Space Taxi, you know, games you can rely on. Castle Wolfenstein. Castle Wolfenstein is a good game that controlled poorly because it was doing too much with, you know, systems that only had one button on the joystick and all this other stuff. But I played it on the Atari 800. I didn't have the Commodore 64 version of Wolfenstein, but this game was crazy because, you know, it would randomly generate the castle every time you played it, or every time you lost. I guess if you died, you could blow up the castle while you died. Like if you shot an ammo crate or something like that, it would have to wipe and it would save it to the disc. So, you know, it would save your progress to the game disc, and you would come back to it and be right where you left off. And, you know, that was not done in a ton of games then either, and it was pretty fucking crazy. Is this even loading? This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Let's try. Is Wolfenstein the oldest game franchise still around? Huh. Well, this was 1983, so Donkey Kong was before that, and Mario still exists, and I guess Donkey Kong still exists too. So you could kind of say that those would be older. Yes, they still do make Pac-Man games. That was 1980. There's a new Space Invaders game coming out next year, and that was 78, I think. So, yeah, I got a press release yesterday from some studio that said that they are working with Square/Taito, who, you know, is now owned by Square, saying that they were making a new Space Invaders that was going to be on Steam. So, new Space Invaders for PC coming next year, which is just a dumb thing to say out loud. Like, what? All right. Not to say, you know, whatever, Space Invaders is fine. You can, you know, the iconic Invader. As someone who did not have a lot of art skill, the first thing I did in Forza of my own design with the editor for Forza was to make a Space Invader and put it on the hood of a car, because it was just, you know, white blocks. Remember that asteroid survival game thing? Yeah, we're gonna try to load a different version of this. None of these were coming up. I don't know if any of these work or not. At least in Vice, I could get CCS 64, which I registered it back in the day. Maybe it would work there. I don't think this is going anywhere. We could always try Beyond Castle Wolfenstein, the sequel. Which is way more complicated. Oh, thanks to Zippy and Furballs. Hey guys, thanks for bootlegging this game back in 1984. Where do you think Zippy and Furballs are now? Do you think they're still friends? Yeah, maybe this isn't going to load either. Well, it's probably just as well, honestly. I gotta get going here. It's almost 11. Oh, I guess it's almost Battlegrounds time, huh? So, you know, good luck to everybody that's gonna get out there and do their battlegroundsing. I know we all have a lot of bathtubs to hide in tonight, so I won't keep you. We want unlimited time to play Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, definitely. Battlegrounds on stream? Not tonight, no. I think we're going to do something this week with it, assuming the servers don't melt down. You know, we have to do a quick look of this final finished game, right? What a weird thing. Levels 3 and 4 are harder. You need 6 guys to get an A+. All right, that's... Boy, this looks good. There's Rufus. That's George Carlin, pretty much. Oh. Oh my. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. I don't have any. I can just type stuff in. But how do I get back to a menu so I can get out of the phone booth? We're stuck in the phone booth. We're trapped in the phone booth. This is pretty much scene for scene recreation of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure here. Oh, it says warp. Is it loading? Doesn't look like it's loading. It thinks it's loading, though. Well, I suppose that's just as well. Oh, this seems like a game with a copy protection manual. Yeah, maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is coming up and saying, like, hey, if you want to go through time, look at page 7 and enter it on your phone. Or whatever it is. Well, that's just as well. I don't know why even that caught my eye as I was scrolling through here. But I think we're gonna go. I might play a little Battlegrounds tonight. I don't think I'm gonna stream it though. You know, I'm set up for the old games. All right, that's a 16 by 10 game. The aspect ratio is all wild because my monitor's so not 16:9. There's a lot of considerations around that sort of stuff. So there'll be plenty of time to stream that game some other day, and you know, plenty of other people streaming it. So whatever. I'm here for this hot action. I'm here for these flickery Pokemon cartoon band blinky lights while these games load. All right, yeah. Now this is like stuck in high speed, skip the load times mode. I forget what I did. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me here. What do I got? Do I have a hi? Hello, welcome. I hope every day's a great night. Do your thing, or a great day. I don't know where you are. You could be somewhere. It's daytime, doing your thing here. What else? Yeah, so we're finishing up for the year here. We filmed some stuff today, like quick looks and stuff for games, and that stuff will go up over the next chunk of time here, and then Monday morning is when all the Game of the Year shit jumps off. Pretty excited about that stuff. I've got a lot of writing left to do though, so I'm gonna get on some of that stuff, and yeah. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. We'll test out some more stuff later. I'm still talking to Elgato about this capture card that won't... I got a PS2 hooked up to it now, and it still won't take the audio in. I was playing Street Fighter EX3 in here earlier, but I can't capture it right, so, you know. But we'll get there. I'll see you later.